Well, thank you everybody for coming out today. It is so wonderful to see so many folks that are working to serve their community, and those of you who are involved in this process. This is exactly what it takes to get the right people elected to office. Was born and raised right here on the Central Coast, was born in Santa Barbara and raised there. My family's been ranching here in California for 3 generations on my mother's side. My father's a U.S. Army veteran and a doctor who, when I was a kid, used his medical expertise to invent and develop different devices to treat repetitive stress injuries. My mother ended up going back to school to learn how to run a business. Worked different trade shows, packed boxes, took inventory in the garage with my family, went to the different chambers, building this business from scratch. I'm vice president of our business today. We are out of the garage today. We still manufacture locally, but we're distributing now internationally and nationally. So we've seen this business grow from an idea and a vision into a reality. Achieved my childhood dream of playing football at UCLA. I coached there briefly before I was offered an opportunity to work for a senior member of Congress a few years ago. I dealt with issues from foreign policy to small business to agriculture to commerce, manufacturing, and trade. It was my job to assess what was going on with the public policy, how it was affecting us in the current circumstances in this country, either adversely or in a positive way, and work to build a better way forward with those policies. What I saw is all that's wrong with politics today. What you essentially have is a Congress that's become a political body, not a governing body. And therefore you have unelected bureaucrats in different departments and agencies in the executive branch that are issuing out rules and regulations that affect all of us. We need to get Congress working again for the American people and for the future of this country. I built this campaign from scratch and from the bottom up, building supporters from both political sides of the aisle, from independents, from all different backgrounds around the Central Coast, bringing a strong voice for the Central Coast and for the future of this country so that we can implement the reforms necessary to get Congress working again, so that we can ensure that we're making investments with taxpayer dollars that yield a return for all of us moving forward, like water infrastructure and desalination and water treatment facilities, things that actually yield a return and will get us water for the long term. We need a long-range water policy in the state of California. We need to get Congress governing again so that we can rein in the regulatory burdens that are being imposed upon small businesses and the startup entrepreneurs so that we could bring innovation and jobs back to the Central Coast into this country to provide a better way forward for all of us. This is going to take the work and the diligence of all of us, and it's most important in this election and moving forward that all of us get involved, because if we don't, we continue to get the government that we deserve. I'm Justin Fareed, and I'm running to represent you in the United States Congress. Thank you.